Let's take a look at some of Kody Brown's most cringeworthy moments throughout the seasons of Sister Wives. First up, we have Kody, and he's talking to McKelty and her boyfriend John about the birds and the bees. He's having the talk. And Kody says that he is aware how the heart works, and he wants to avoid the danger zones. And kissing and holding hands leads to broken hearts. No kissing allowed. Kody says that McKelty has his biology, so if McKelty and John even hold hands, McKelty will really like him. And because of the biology, she will think she's in love. Kody explains if you get too close or too physical, the nature of it is that you'll break up and have a broken heart. According to Kody, when you kiss the person that you kiss, their hormones go into your mouth, and it registers things that will stimulate the heart and the body for other reasons. It's biological, and it's not true love. And when you kiss, it leads the desire to go further. Kody says that he's read enough signs to know that science backs him. And he doubles down and he says, kissing is dangerous. In this next scene, Christine, Kody's third wife, now ex-wife, is giving birth to Truly. She's been induced at the hospital, and Kody has gone to fourth wife, then girlfriend's house, Robin, to drop off Christine's kids so she can babysit. And as Christine is left alone in the hospital, Kody finds a moment to take Robin outside to kiss while Christine's water has just broke, and she calls him. She tells him, hurry, my water's just broke. But he doesn't rush just so he can be by her side. Instead, we see him leave and Robin chase after him so that she can get a quick hidden kiss away from the cameras as Christine is waiting for Kody in the hospital. So cringe. And the camera follows Robin outside, and he knows he's caught, and he even says, I've got a wife in labor. I'm not going to sit here and kiss my girlfriend. But Robin and Kody find it hilarious. They're all giggles, all smiles, and it's gross. It's cringe AF. He says it's awkward, but even though he thinks it's awkward, he still finds time to walk back to Robin to get one last kiss, a second kiss, before heading to Christine, who is by herself about to have his baby. In this scene, Kody, his 4 wives, and his family are traveling in RVs, and Christina's taken issue with an insensitive remark Kody's friend Ken made. She doesn't want to see him, and Kody has a talk with her. Kody says Christina's gone way over the top. They've already discussed the issue among the wives, and she's apologized to the group, and they did a group prayer. But that wasn't enough. Kody pulls Christine aside. She's clearly mortified. Her hand is covering her face. Kody tells her she isn't being accountable for her behavior despite her frank apology. He tells her she freaked out and caused everyone to walk on eggshells. Kody says he wants to be more careful about emotional roller coasters or her hormonal changes. He says he can't handle that anymore, meaning when Christine has PMS, because she's so erratic and he becomes defensive. He says some people refer to Christine's behavior as PMS. He wants her to manage it, and he's not only having this conversation with Christine, but the whole wide world. Kody tells Christine she isn't responsible with how she behaves, and Christine lets him know he's not being responsible either. Kody says he's had to bear it for 5 years, but they identified this issue 6 months ago, and he says it's a huge issue. He tells Christine, from now on, when you're like that, I'm walking away, and I'm not addressing you or engaging you, as if she's a leper. The whole scene is absolutely mortifying and absolutely cringe. Next up, one of the most well-known manic meltdowns of the show. Everyone is dressed to the nines for the commitment ceremony, and it should be a light, happy day. But King Kody can't keep the mask from slipping. He's had it with the photo shoot. He knows a photo of the whole family will be a challenge. He gathers the family. It's the most important photo. And Kody says he doesn't know if it's his blood sugar or if he's dying of thirst, but he's losing it. He says there are naughty words coming from his brain getting super close to his lips. And he yells at his whole family like he's Kim Jong-il, look down, look at the camera, look at the lens. His eyes are twitchy and he's grinning like he's completely unhinged. Afterwards, to smooth things over, he goes through all his kids and gives them compliments. And it reminds me of when an abuser perpetrates and then they apologize and turn on the charm to make things right. Super cringe. Finally, we have Kody at Mitch and Aspen's wedding, and Kody is getting ready with the groomsmen in the honeymoon cottage. As they are walking in the door, Kody jokes with Mitch that Mitch better go in first since it's the honeymoon suite and it's a special place. He says they have to be invited in by Mitch. He makes a stupid joke about Mitch carrying one of the guys, like a bride, over the threshold for practice. And it feels as though Mitch is just tolerating Kody, and Kody refers to his behavior as just having fun with the guys, but he seems like the only one amused. Next comes the clincher. Kody sees the bed Mitch and Aspen will spend their wedding night in, and he says, "Don't touch that sacred bed." No one is laughing but Kody, and Mitch says it's an odd comment and he has nothing to reply to it in confessional when he's asked about it. I have no words. Beyond cringe, beyond bizarre. All I can say is wow. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and let me know down below in the comments what your cringiest moments of Kody are. I'm sure there'll be a part 2.